And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. Pitching in our game today, Ty Blach. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So, Christopher Morel. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. At the belt and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Doyle, long run on his horse. That's down. One hops off the wall. Morel around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0. In there safely.
The shortstop.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Over to Bryant. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Two down, nobody on.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Base hit, center field.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ian Happ up to hit. Swings and misses. And it's 1 and 2. Suzuki off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound today, Jameson Taillon.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And the righty deals. On a line, base hit.
Batting second.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So in now for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. And a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Wisdom. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting fourth.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Next offering is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive, caught.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Man.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That one felt good. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they add on. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Righty delivers. Got him. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubs 2. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
The catcher, Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
The 3-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Could be extra bases. Here comes Wisdom around third. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. 2-1 now. Bounce to the right. Rodgers fires over to first. 1 out in the second.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Morel.
And now Christopher Morel singled and scored his first time. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Line to right, base hit. The run scores from third. It's 4-4.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1 down, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Bellinger up to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Morel on second. Horner over at first with 1 away. The next offering misses. And the count is even 2-2.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Tovar to second, that's one. And that's two. They get two and draw even again. Now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 4-4. Back here at the ballpark, bottom. And here's the rookie center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Defensively, I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Bounce to the left side. Knocks it down. And he'll be safe at first.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the Rockies catcher, Austin Wynns.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Got one out to right. Suzuki makes the grab, one away. Tries to get back and save. Now here's Nolan Jones. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes out towards right center. That's well struck. It bangs off the wall. Across is the runner from first. And it's now 5-4.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Hunter Goodman digs in now. Runner leads away at second. Goodman checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Righty to the plate. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One out and a runner at second. Popped up. Makes the grab. Two down.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Grounded out his first time. Man on second, two down. And a strike on the outside edge. Goes down looking. Rocks with the run-scoring double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the four-hole, Dansby Swanson. And here it comes. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. The 1-1. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Kicks and fires. Rolled slowly to first. Takes it himself, and that is that. And the Cubs are down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. As we go to the last of the third. And now here is Lowry's Montero. Ball to strike. Back to the mound. It hit him. Fires over to Bellinger. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered in this one. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Now he launches a throw over his head. Not in time. He's safe.
Clearly that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Next pitch is outside. Ball 2. That one missed.
Clearly he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Good job to fight that one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Second baseman,
McMahon at third with 2 away. That one to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, and that will end the inning. So 1 left for Colorado. They lead at 5-4. Welcome back. Start of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And a pitch. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3. Christopher Morel on deck for the Cubs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a pitch. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, but a run does score on the play. Nico Horner, the next to hit. 2-2 now. Hit weakly on the ground. Over to Bryant. That ends the frame. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're all tied up 5-5. Back here at Coors Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. The 1-1. And fouled off.
All these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Austin.
And here's the catcher. Austin wins. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Down the line towards the corner. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. That's out number 2.
Number 22, Nolan Jones.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. The 1-1. Into center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And now the right fielder, Hunter Goodman. Got him. That's out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Brent Suter gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
The 2-1. And that one in the air center field. Doyle moving under it. And there's one down.
The batter, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. In the dirt. Over to Bryant. 2 up, 2 down.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Two now. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And this remains a 5-5 ball game. Drew Smiley into the game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies.
The first baseman, Chris Bryant.
There's a swing and a drive for Armstrong. Going back some more. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Rockies are down quietly. This ball game's still tied 5-all. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. The wind and the pitch. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down.
The third baseman, number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
And next for the Cubs, Patrick Wisdom. Now be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. The pitch. And that one missing low. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Gavin Hollowell getting ready to come on for Bud Black. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. In the dirt. Throw to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. We're all tied up 5-5. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ezekiel Tovar. The 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Got him swinging. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Brenton.
Digging in, Brenton Doyle. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Here comes a pitch. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Bellinger. That's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Nat Cook taking over on the mound.
Number 54, Nat Cook.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Center fielder, number 12, Pete.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
This one popped up. Tovar drifts towards it and makes the grab. 1 away.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Close play, but in there.
Clearly pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. Good eye in that spot. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Cubs. And the right-hander's 3-1. Up the middle. Rogers throws to first. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This guy has turned into a beast. The 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher. Austin Wins.
The catcher, Austin Wins.
3-2. On the ground to the left. Wisdom on to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan Jones.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. And now Nolan Jones. Here's a 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 50,
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Out to short. Swanson. And that's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gavin Hollowell.
number 64, Gavin Hollowell.
Dansby Swanson now at the plate.
The shortstop, Dansby.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Right-handed reliever. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it bangs off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. In for a strike, and it's 1-2. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped on a line. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. Two. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rockies 5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Julian Merriweather.
Number 66, Julian Merriweather.
So digging in, Chris Bryant.
Rockies, the first baseman, Ryan.
And he deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Elauris Montero. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right side. Suzuki pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now back, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure with the...
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It was just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Here comes the runner. Swanson with a relay throw, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So now a pinch hitter, Elias Diaz. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Tovar stands at second with 2 gone. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Harold Castro looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Staying in the game on defense, Harold Castro. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Also into the ball game, Alan Trejo. He'll play second.
Now at second base.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Miguel Amaya. Here's a 1-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
At the belt and fires. That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The center fielder, number 12. Pete.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a big swing and a miss.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or 2.
Next offering upstairs.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Ripped on a line to center. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The relay, safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Kinley. He's into the game with the bases empty. So the batting order turns over. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Kicks and deals. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Ball to strike. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up next for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Kinley keeping him close.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rockies 6. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Now the Rockies catcher, Austin Wynns.
The catcher, Austin Wynns.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him swinging. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope, next man.
Pitcher doing an excellent job of working in and out. Jammed him with one pitch, now going away. Tell you what, as a hitter, you've got to look at one part of the plate. You can't cover from black to black. It's just too tough in this type of an at-bat.
To the right side. Tosses to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
So they're down to their final out. Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. The tying run at the plate. Now this is a rocket to left. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
1-run game here today. Your final score 7-6. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.